People struggling financially are being encouraged to take up money they're entitled to instead of relying on food banks. The Cash First project is hoping to reduce the need for these services. At the height of the coronavirus pandemic, food parcel distribution rose by almost 130% on the previous year. Susan Ripple has been to one food bank in Argyll and Bute where the project is being piloted.
Go and pick it up and then
it's not the way these volunteers want to be welcoming people to their food bank. But following safety guidance, the less personal approach is all they can do right now. Carly is thankful they're able to keep running at all.
Oh, it's a lifesaver. I mean, when I've got money, I try and buy my own stuff, but I've only got £2.50 to do me till Thursday, so I thought I'd better come.
This is a drop-in service, open 3 days a week. Demand for food banks has doubled during the pandemic.
Thank you.
Here they're trying to direct people towards other options where clients are given cash instead, available predominantly through government funding.
It's not good having food banks that people have to rely on food banks to feed their families. So while a food bank's there for a crisis, we want to ensure that when people are in a crisis, they can get access to the benefits and the money that's available to them.
Right now the volunteers aren't able to spend time with those who come here to tell them about the support that's available to them. But they have put together this leaflet which has all of the information they need in terms of where they can get help, and now that's included in the food bags.
It's become so normal that we think of an emergency food parcel, and that needs to change and that narrative needs to change. But in the long term, it's addressing the root causes of food poverty and poverty that will really mean that people are able to afford to go to the shops like everybody else.
Argyll and Bute is one of the first areas to pilot the Cash First approach.
We have no one large supermarket chain across Argyll and Bute, and the local cooperative has the best coverage, but they didn't have a food voucher scheme. We were able to set up an agreement, though, with the co-op to allow people to purchase food or for volunteers to purchase food on their behalf, and the council can then bill customers back. However, we think that cash is the right way to provide support to our families, to give them the dignity and choice to spend that where they choose.
And as more and more people take the cash they're entitled to, the volunteers here hope one day they'll be able to close for good. Susan Ripple, STV News, Helensburgh.